What's going on, guys? So today we are changing out something that people don't even want to talk about, let alone touch, and that is the dreaded black water valve. Stay tuned. Alrighty, guys, so we are changing out that old nasty, ghastly black water valve. If you look over to the left here, you see that my gray water valve has a brand new Valterra Blade X valve on it that is not leaking and working properly. So if you'd like to see how to change out your gray water valve, check out part 1 of this series and it will show you exactly how it's done. Alrighty, so if we look here, I have the black water valve closed off, and like I said, I know that my gray water valve works properly and it's closed. Okay, now what I'm going to do first is I need to flush out as much stuff in the black water tank as possible, and I'm going to do that with the gray water valve closed, because you don't want any backwash into the gray water valve, okay, into the gray water tank, that is. So, with the black water tank closed, I'm going to go inside, and there's 2 ways I can do this. If my hose was long enough, I can actually feed the line through the bathroom window and fill up the black water tank that way with water and then flush it a few times. Or, since I don't have a long enough hose, I'm going to have to do it with a 5-gallon bucket. So, let's go inside and start filling up the black water tank and flushing her out a couple of times. Alright, guys, before we go inside and start flushing out that tank, like I said, we got it clean, we got it closed. So what I want to do first is go ahead and spray some WD-40 on these nuts. Spray some WD-40 on these nuts. And loosen them up, because they are rusted out just like the ones on the gray water valve were. So just go ahead and knock that out real quick. Try to get them as loose as possible, or as lubricated as possible. Alrighty, now that we got them all lubricated, let's go inside and start filling up the black water tank. Alrighty, guys, so we are here at the constitutional resting place of all things that end in your body. The toilet, the RV toilet. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill this up about 3/4 of the way. There's again 2 things I'm looking for here. When I start filling this up, I'm going to look at my gauges on the wall to see if they're actually working, if they're actually gauging the fill level of the black water tank, and that will tell me if I need to clean out those sensors in the tank. But right now, we're going to go ahead and put down about 10 gallons of water down this black water tank, and then open the valve and flush it out, and we'll do that 3 times. So let's go ahead and do that. So you ask, Camo, why don't you just use the interior water system to flush, just keep flushing water down the toilet? Well, the water in the camper is not working properly. I have a leak that I'm still working on, so this is the way that I fill it up when I use it. Let me check my valve. Let me check my sensors. Half the tank. So according to my sensors, which are working, I have a half a tank of black water in the current valve. And we are almost at 3/4, so let me get some more water here and I'll be right back. All right guys, so filled up the black water tank. Let's check to see if we're 3/4 inch full, and it says that we are 3/4 of the way full with the black water tank. So we're going to go outside and pull the valve and let it drain, and we'll do this 2 more times. Alrighty guys, just a quick refresher here. The reason why you fill it up 3/4 of the way, 1, it prevents it from overflowing if you fill it full, and 2, 3/4 of the way creates a pressure inside that tank. So then I release this valve, it will then release all of the materials that are in that tank at a rushing flow push. So let's go ahead and do that now. Alrighty, I am pretty sure that it is completely drained. So now I'm going to go ahead and close back the valve. And we'll go back in and we'll fill up the tank 3/4 of the way, release the valve, close it, fill it up again 3/4 of the way, release the valve, close it. And then we'll change the valve. So I'll see y'all guys back when we get done flushing it. Alrighty guys, so I've filled it up 3 times. This is the 3rd time full to 3/4. We're going to pull this guy, and then we're going to drain her out. Alrighty guys, I got the hose off, and as you can see it's capped. So I'm going to go ahead and start taking off the black water valve here. Say the WD-40 really helps, guys. This one's not so bad. And it also helps that the nuts are actually facing me, so that's a positive. Oh, come on. Are you shitting me? Damn it. Frickin' nut. The screw is so rusted that it won't come out of the valve there. That's alright, we'll get it out. Wrong way. There we go. will not come out of there. Jesus Christ, man. Won't come out. That's why. That's why they wouldn't come out. Ooh. I'm gonna have to screw out the screws here. Because they've caulked. Wow. I'm amazed at some of the ways that they do shit on this camper. Instead of replacing it, they've caulked it or painted over the damn thing. And I think this was never changed. I think this is the original, shit. Okay, good. I think this is the original, oh, I don't think that was supposed to come off like that. Or maybe it was. But in any event, okay. Black water valve is removed. And there seems to be a sliding valve here that butts up against that. Alrighty. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's removed, so okay. That's the way it's supposed to go on there. So now we take the screws and kind of sift them through here. We'll just put those screws on there. It's one of those jobs you gotta get down on the ground and get her done. I'm telling you, after you flush the tank, it doesn't smell so bad. You can still tell that's a black water tank, but not so much. Okay, so she's changed, got her snug down. So let's go inside and fill up the black water tank, and let's see if she has any leaks. Alrighty guys, so we have the valve placed on, and I've already gone inside and filled up the black water tank with water with about 3/4 of the way. And now we're just going to go ahead and pull the valve link. Now you're going to want to usually do this with gloves on, but I know this is a brand new valve, so it's very clean. There is no leaks from this valve, so I know the valve is in there correctly. So let's go ahead and pull the valve. Alrighty guys, so I've flushed her out twice. No leaks, all is good. Alright guys, so that should wrap up the two-part series, how to change out your waste valves. The gray water part 1 and the black water part 2. Key things you want to remember, like I said, were gloves, eye protection, and just, you know, kind of keep yourself aware that you are dealing with wastes that could do you harm if they got in a wound or something like that. You want to make sure that you're wearing clothes that you don't really care about, that you can throw away, that you don't have a mind to throw it away, and that you can use as I have a pair of clothes on, like I showed you earlier, that I use just as kick-arounds for work on the camper. I use these clothes for the roof, and I just use them to change the valves out. So they'll be going in the dirty basket, getting cleaned up, and that's it guys. I have successfully changed out both the black and gray water valves. So there we are. It's your boy.